So that's what happened in Sharm-el-Sheikh in Egypt. More than a dozen world leaders were there in attendance. Even the FIFA chief was there for some weird reason. But missing from the scene was India's Prime Minister. Prime Minister Modi did get an invite. Reports say both Donald Trump and the Egyptian president invited him, but he chose not to attend. Instead, India was represented by Kirti Vardhan Singh. He is the Minister of State for External Affairs, sort of like the junior foreign minister. So naturally, everyone is asking why. Why did Prime Minister Modi skip this summit? After all, India has close ties with Israel and the Arab world. It is also a major power on the world stage. So why did the Indian Prime Minister not attend the peace summit? Well, we can think of three reasons. For starters, the presence of Pakistan. Their Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif was also in Egypt. In fact, he was standing right behind Trump. Had Prime Minister Modi gone, it would have created an awkward situation. And look at what Trump did yesterday. First, he claimed credit for ending the India-Pakistan conflict yet again. And then he said that India and Pakistan would live in peace. After that, he turned around to face Shehbaz Sharif, and the Pakistani Prime Minister gave him a sheepish nod. Take a look.
I think that Pakistan and India are going to live very nicely together. Do you want to say what you said to me the other day? Come, would you like to say what you said the other day? I think it was so nice.
Well, that was hard enough to watch. Now imagine if Prime Minister Modi was actually there. Trump would have pulled the same tactic with him, basically forced him into an uncomfortable public situation, because that's his brand of diplomacy. It's all about catching leaders off guard in public. That could be the first reason. Secondly, look at the style of the summit. It did not look like a multilateral peace gathering. It looked like Donald Trump was holding court, and the guest list reflects that. You had America's European NATO allies, you had America's Arab allies, you also had America's Asian allies. All of them had the same agenda, to curry favor with the US president. You just heard his exchange with the Indonesian leader. It was more about hyping up Trump than peace. And India does not do that. And finally, the third reason, this was a preliminary agreement at best, that too without the two main players present. Israel's Prime Minister was not in Egypt, nor was any leader from Hamas. Maybe that is why the Indian Prime Minister did not attend. Whatever the reason, do not mistake it for disinterest. India has been consistently supporting the peace effort. Prime Minister Modi backed it the moment Trump announced it. Even yesterday, Prime Minister Modi was following the events. Let me quote his statements. We welcome the release of all hostages after 2 years of captivity. Their freedom stands as a tribute to the courage of their families, the unwavering peace efforts of President Trump, and the strong resolve of Prime Minister Netanyahu. Prime Minister Modi also posted the same message in Hebrew. So clearly, he is interested in the same end goal, to bring peace to West Asia. The divergence lies in the process and style. Just consider the war in Ukraine. India has relayed messages between Kiev and Moscow. Prime Minister Modi has nudged Putin to protect Ukrainian children. He told Russia this is not an era for war. The idea was to engage in quiet but powerful diplomacy. But Trump's style is the opposite. It is personal, it is public, it is dramatic. Also, Trump is not exactly popular in India anymore. His tariffs have turned the Indian public against him. As things stand, both sides have resumed trade talks, but there is no clarity on a deal yet. Maybe Prime Minister Modi did not want to meet amid all this uncertainty. Maybe he wants to strike a deal first. Whatever the reason, we can say one thing for sure. The decision to skip it was the right one. India does not need to attend a summit to burnish its peace and leadership credentials.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.